Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. To throw. It's Russell. Makes a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Russell. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Russell. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. And they've got him.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down. And already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. And they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Bulldogs looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Dump off caught by the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Russell. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that play.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw again. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Bringing it out, it's Watkins. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Dropping back, it's Jackson. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Scooped up in the defense. Look out, room to run here. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge... The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. First and 10 play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He was looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Georgia. Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's Jackson. Caught quickly. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Touchdown, Louisville, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Delayed handoff. He finds some space.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Russell. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff to the single back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Man, on your own. Field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw yet again. It's the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. So Georgia will have the first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down. Looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks. Incomplete, so it's second down at 10. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball. No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. And the wideout goes in motion. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down and goal. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Dogs. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive. You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Over the middle, it's Hauser. That's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds onto the ball despite taking a huge hit. Yeah, because that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback with throwing the ball again. Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A completion sets up a second down play. Back to pass. It's Jackson. Pulls it in. It's Clark. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Cardinals line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's caught. It's Clark. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Clark. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, makes the grab. It's Clark. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Cardinals will come to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Jackson. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Goes deep off his back foot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Cardinals.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points. So after the touchdown,
kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
All right, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job with it on this play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit as he released it. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Atkins. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Wrap down the middle. It's Pauser. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The Cardinals hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Here's the second down play. Looking downfield, it's Jackson. Contact as he let the ball go. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
It's a draw play. He breaks free. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now to the 35.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. To throw, it's Russell. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Wants to throw it. Gets made on the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Third down play for this offense right here. Caught over the middle. It's Wiley. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Handing off on the draw play. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To throw, it's Russell. Quick throw over the middle. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver, but they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Bringing it out, it's Atkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. offense and back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And the Cardinals will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To the air, it's Jackson. Big catch is hauled in. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Using his legs, it's Clark.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Clark. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. 2nd down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The Cardinals with 1st and 10 here.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Jackson. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Wow, what a play by this safety. Sometimes you'll see teams around the country not willing to play much cover 2 because they're concerned about the safety and coverage. But in this case, man, he played it perfectly, read the football, and made the interception.
We saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
That's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Hand it off for a draw. And they bring him down. Not a lot of time left, and that should wrap up the quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. Great move in the open field. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice game getting closer to midfield.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
A new set of downs after that completion. It's a draw to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Getting set. Here's second down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back has it on the screen now. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Now it's second down here. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Clark. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Cardinals will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Jackson. Pressure is coming. That's reeled in. It's Clark. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. The Cardinals will have 1st and 10 here.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
So they were backed up, and in one play, they're suddenly threatening to score. First and goal. The tight end has got it. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's Jackson. He's running out of time here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game. But they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home. The clock is still running. I have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it. The first play of the drive now backed up at the 15. They call the draw play here. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Okay, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line Really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
It's a draw play. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense. Now we run a draw play. Great cut there. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Come up on third down, solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And at first down, they go right back to him.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Third down play for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and